guys, it's Kelsey
and Kendra.
So today we're going to be filming our Holy Grail deep conditioners for curly hair. So we pretty much have like a top 5 here for you guys that we're going to mention to you that are Holy Grail status in our book for when we deep condition our curly hair. So most of the deep conditioners that we are going to mention are pretty much the same. We are true twins because everything is the same except for like one deep conditioner each. Okay, so when we wear our hair curly during the summer, we do deep condition our hair once a week. And you guys know that we always stress deep conditioning is super important, especially if you have curly hair, because curly hair tends to be a bit drier. And you guys know the oils don't travel as fast from the root all the way to the ends because of the curl pattern. So we do stress deep conditioning. You guys know deep conditioning saved my curls because I was going through it at one point, and deep conditioning is what brought my curls back to life. So deep conditioning is a major key when it comes to the health of your hair. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it.
Okay, so the first deep conditioner we have to talk about, Kelsey doesn't have this one because it was in her recent empties and she ran out.
Yeah, I need to buy another one.
Yes, but this mask is bomb. This is from Curls. This is the Blueberry Bliss Reparative Hair Mask, and we like to mix it with this Blueberry Bliss hair growth oil, and this combo is bomb. Even though it says reparative mask, this also gives a lot of moisture. So if you're someone who colors your hair and it's really brittle and dry and it's like really weak, this is gonna help like rebuild your hair back up. And I think it's like the perfect mixture of moisture but still adding like that strength back into your hair, because it does say reparative, so it's going to repair your hair of the weak, brittle, hot mess that it might be. And this smells like blueberries, like hence the name, Blueberry Bliss. This line smells like blueberry jello to me.
Amazing.
It smells so good. It's not too overpowering, but it's still like a light, nice, fruity smell. This mask is really moussey, and I feel like it spreads really nice throughout the hair. Like you don't have to use like a ton at once. So this container will last you a good amount of time depending on how much hair you have.
Unlike me, because I'm very heavy-handed, I did do actually my curly hair deep conditioning routine with this deep conditioner. And as you guys saw in that video, I do apply a lot, but I just feel like it works better for my hair. Like Kendra said, it depends on the amount of hair that you have. And when your hair is curly, like Kelsey said, she applies a lot. It's not bad at all to make sure you coat every strand of your hair when it's curly. Because like we said earlier, curly hair is super dry. So you want to make sure you drown the hair in deep conditioner when you're wearing it curly, because it needs it. Yeah. And this hair oil to mix with this is like the perfect topping to like top off this combo. It's amazing. If you have extra dry hair, we highly recommend mixing a hair oil with your deep conditioner just to give you a more intense treatment. Yeah. And this works really good together. And adding an oil as well helps with the shine of your hair, like the natural luster of your hair, like before you even apply the styling products. Okay, so the next deep conditioning duo that we have to talk about is from Shea Moisture, and Shea Moisture has been our ride or die for years. Our very first favorite deep conditioner from Shea Moisture was the original Shea Butter one.
Yeah, it's like the Shea Butter mask. Yeah, it's called the mask or something.
Yeah, it was the very first one that we had ever used from them, so it was from the original line, like years and years ago. But when they came out with this one, I was completely blown away at how amazing this worked. And this is the Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask with African Rock Fig and Baobab oil. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, this deep conditioner is absolutely amazing. It smells impeccable. I Snapchatted a picture of actually these two, and I said these are like life-changing for my curly hair. Like every time I use this and I rinse it out, my hair just feels like silk and soft. Yeah, like before I even apply products, it just feels so soft.
And when you get this line, anything from this line, it says community commerce fights poverty. So every time you buy something from this line, you're giving back. And I actually just used up this oil. I think I mentioned this in my empties, but I just bought a new one. So like I have a fresh one because Target is always out. So if your Target is always out of this oil, try Ulta, because that's where we got these from. So I always top off this deep conditioner with this oil. And I actually use this oil with a lot of my other deep conditioners as well. Just because it is a intensive hydration complex. So it's extra intense, and it's just going to take your deep conditioning to the next level. But yeah, this is a really good mask. Although deep conditioners and masks are two different things, they tend to do pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I feel like so some people ask like, what's the difference between a mask, like the word M-A-S-Q-U-E, and the word mask, M-A-S-K, and deep conditioning? It all does the same thing. It benefits your hair regardless. So it's all very beneficial. But the Shea Moisture products in particular are really good if you're looking for products that have no sulfates and parabens. This has none of that. So this is really good if you are looking for products that don't have all those other ingredients in it like sulfates and parabens.
No mineral oil.
And it's no animal testing. So if you care about that as well. And Shea Moisture does not have animal testing. So This combo is amazing. If you haven't tried it, go to Target or Ulta. Okay. And also those curls products, the deep conditioner and the oil, the Blueberry Bliss line, those products are sold on the curls.biz website right now. They are going to be sold in Target at some point. I'm not exactly sure when, but for now you can get them online.
Yeah. Okay, so the next deep conditioner that we're going to mention to you guys is a new favorite, and this is from the Curly Bell line, and we found this line at Walmart. I haven't seen this line at Target yet.
No, not
I only see it at Walmart.
It's only sold at Walmart for now.
Okay, so I've only seen this at Walmart. This is the banana nut and avocado deep treatment. Y'all,
It's
this
amazing.
stuff is so bomb.
And it says triple care formulation, so it has banana, avocado, and coconut in it.
Yes.
It's supposed to strengthen, condition, add shine, and enhance growth. When it says strengthen, condition, and add shine, I can feel like the conditioning in my hair.
Yeah.
And it does make it really, really shiny. So.
And the smell is out of this world. It makes me hungry.
It smells like banana muffins or something. Banana nut muffins.
With cinnamon.
So if you're not into like a really sweet smelling hair product, then you won't like this. But if you don't mind it, it smells divine. Like
Yes.
it's like so delicious. It makes me hungry.
Yes.
And banana nut muffins are my favorite kind of muffin. But besides the smell, the way this works is amazing. I've only used this like twice and I'm already in love with it. It landed in this video from me using it twice. Like it's so good. So if you can get your hands on this deep conditioner, we highly recommend it. And it says deep treatment. And I remember the first time I used this, I did it overnight and my hair was like amazing.
I did it overnight. I had it in my hair last night.
Oh.
That's what I rinsed out today, by the way. I did a wash and go today actually, and I slept with this in my hair last night and my hair felt like butter. So smooth, so silky. So this is another really amazing deep conditioner that's not going to break the bank. So really good deal.
Next Holy Grail deep conditioner. This is from Ouidad, and this is the Curl Recovery Meltdown Extreme Repair Mask, and it's for dry damaged textures. When I tell y'all this has been like one of my favorite masks this summer, I've used this so many times, and this is actually a brand new container. I got done with my first one, and this is from Ulta. And I will say the only downside to this deep conditioner is the price. It's so expensive.
Like it's pretty
It's
pricey.
like I think almost 40 bucks. Or it might be 40 bucks. I don't want to say exactly, but it's not cheap. But it works so good, and
I feel like it's worth it.
Thick.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking for like a really thick deep conditioner, it smells so good. It has like a salon smell, like that just pretty salon smell. So
Very light.
yeah. So if you're not into sweet or fruity like those that we just mentioned, this one is like a universal smell that everybody would love.
Yeah, definitely.
But this like glides through the hair so easy. This is one of my most slippery deep conditioners that I own. I don't know how else to describe it. It just glides through the hair like so smooth and silky. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And we heard about this deep conditioner from Mono's Hair.
Yes.
And she used this in one of her videos, and I was like, I really want to try that because, like I said, when I mentioned this and actually that haul that we did, her curls are always looking amazing, so we had to try this. And by the way, this is the only deep conditioner that I even bought at Sephora in that haul that I really liked, because the other one,
They were okay.
they were alright.
They weren't terrible, but they weren't like amazing, life-changing.
No, I feel like this one was the best one. So I'll just stick to this one when it comes to higher end, because those were like, okay, I can just keep using my drugstore ones like over that. So like the Fido one that we mentioned in that video,
That was okay.
it's super thick, and that's the only thing I like about it, but I don't feel like my hair felt amazing when I rinsed it out.
Decent.
I kind of wish I could take it back. I think I might take that back actually, because it was very,
How
very
much you
expensive.
used?
I didn't use that much.
You can't take it back half used, Kelzy.
I can't. It was so expensive, and I'm so mad that I didn't like how it worked. But this is amazing when it comes to high-end deep conditioners for curly hair.
Good repurchase.
Yes. Okay, so my last deep conditioner I'm going to mention is one last high-end one that I'm going to mention that I really like, other than the Ouidad one. But the reason I'm going to mention this one is because this is the deep conditioner that basically brought my curls back to life when I was kind of going through it last summer. Me and my curls were going through it. You know, it was a struggle, but this basically helped my curls to bounce back. And I used this like twice a week during that time for like a few months, and my curls just bounced back, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually working. So I stayed consistent with deep conditioning, because like I said, we do deep condition once a week, but during that time I just decided to deep condition twice a week, just because I felt like my hair needed the extra care and moisture. And this is the Aquage strengthening conditioner, and it repairs damaged and fragile hair. And this is pretty pricey, even though I do get it for a discount at Cosmoprof, but you can find it on Amazon. But the price is worth it to me, especially if you're going through a curly hair crisis like I was. But this is a really nice smelling deep conditioner, really light, clean smell, and the packaging is great because it's big. So that's why I don't mind paying the price, because I feel like there's so many deep conditioners out there and it's just like super thin and it's super expensive, but you get a lot of product in this, which is also why I really like this as well. But this is just one of my all-time favorites for my curly hair, and I have used this on my straight hair before and I really like it as well, but I just mainly use it for my curls just because I feel like my curls love this deep conditioner, and this is gonna be like my old faithful for a long time. I love this deep conditioner. Okay, so the last Holy Grail deep conditioner I have to mention is the cheapest out of all the ones that I mentioned for you guys that are on like a strict budget. If you want to be really frugal, even though most of the ones we mentioned are pretty affordable besides the Ouidad one And the Aquage.
and the Aquage, the other ones are pretty affordable and anybody could buy it pretty much, but this one is dirt cheap. When I tell y'all this is like so bomb.
It's an Old Faithful.
Old Faithful, yes. This is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist, 3 times the moisture in 3 minutes. So this is a hair mask. And when I tell y'all this is super, super conditioning and hydrating, this says Aussie Moist, so it's going to moisturize your hair. And if you are looking for a really affordable deep conditioner, but you still want to maintain your hair and keep it healthy, this is really good to use weekly. And like I said, this stuff is really, really bomb. It's so thick. And I love the packaging. It just squeezes out like this.
So convenient.
Yeah. So it's really good for travel if you travel also. And the smell of Aussie products is like amazing. Like it has this coconut / like fruity smell. It smells like a vacation. It has like a pina colada type smell. So it's really good for the summer if you're traveling a lot and you just need that quick pick me up, that nice hydrating fix for your hair. And even though it says 3 minute, of course, I don't leave it in for that long. I leave it in for like an hour. Depending on how fine or thick your hair is, you can leave it in for however long. Like Kelsey and I said, sometimes we do our deep conditioners overnight, and sometimes we'll do them for like a couple of hours. I just get caught up and distracted doing other stuff around the house, and like it's just like the best thing for your hair when you're like doing other things.
Yeah, might as well deep condition.
Might as well.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's super cheap. You can get it at any drugstore.
And we also used this a lot when we were transitioning as well, like in the beginning stages of our transitioning. Like years ago, and when we were like on a budget. We still are on a budget, but not as much as we were then. So this, like I said, this is why I said this is an Old Faithful, because like even looking at it and smelling it just bring back memories. Oh, it smells so nice. So this really played an important role in the beginning stages of our transitioning. So you don't need super expensive products to get healthy hair. I just want you guys to remember that. It's not about what you're putting in your hair. It's about what you're doing to your hair. So remember that. Yes.
Okay, so that's it for all of our Holy Grail deep conditioners for our curly hair. We highly recommend that you try at least 2 of these, not 1, at least 2, because they will do a lot for your hair. They're so beneficial. Like if you're not deep conditioning, please incorporate deep conditioning into your hair routine. And you don't have to break the bank to get like a super expensive deep conditioner to have super healthy hair. You just need to make sure you're being very consistent and you have a routine.
Yes.
So please be consistent and like don't get lazy or forget, because it's just once a week. That's not hard for anybody to do. So make sure you incorporate deep conditioning into your hair routine. Also, if you guys own any of these, let us know how you like them and how they work for your hair, because we love them, and we will have all these deep conditioners linked down below for you guys to check out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and we will see you guys in the next one.